Guys, so we are back with another exciting video from Pycoders Academy on the project, the supermarket billing system project. Okay, so last time we ended up with the skeleton of our billing page, and we said we will add some stuff to the billing page in this video. Then the next one we looked at the admin side. Then I think we will be done with the supermarket billing system. So far so good. It has been a big project, and it has been an easy one also. So I think you are following and keep on following. I think you can actually edit this and make it a big project. So yeah, you can do a lot about this. So that's what we'll be doing. We will just add some stuffs in the billing page here and there, and I think that will be that for the billing page. Okay. So so we will start by looking at what we will be doing in this video. So far so good. You have this. So let me quickly run this and see. Okay. So when I run this, so that's where we left off the last time. So I'll go to staff, then I'll go to continue, username being my username and let's say password. Okay, then I think this is what I'm seeing now. So when I go to, let's say when I open this supermarket billing system, this is what I will see. Yeah, so far so good. We have done the skeleton part. Now we look at how we can let's say add some features or some stuff to this billing page. Okay, so how will we start it? So we start by adding some images to this billing page. Okay, so let's start by let me go to my let's say my images, then see how we can do it. Okay, so quickly let's go to my images. So I'll go back. Okay guys, so I have this images, and we will be adding these images to our items page. So in the billing page we have the item list page and we have the purchases page. So the item list page is where our items are, and the purchases page is where our purchases are. So these are the items we'll be working with. So apple, bread, coffee, and so on. Okay, so let's go back to yeah. Okay, so let me change this. Okay, so I have this. So okay, so let me quickly add some images here. So first I want to import some models. So pil model, so here I have it. So I have the pil.image and pil.imagetk. So these two models are like what we'll be using to open and create our images. Okay, so let's go down a bit. Okay, so now I'll just go, so I'll just create a variable called image 0. So I want to say that this is the first image. Okay, so image 0 being equal to let's say our pil. So like the way we did in the canvas, we just use the image model from the pil model. So I'll just do pil dot image. Okay, now I'll just do dot open. Okay, so first you need to open your image. Okay, so open. Now as I showed you, the image are in my images folder in this same directory. So where my script is the same directory as my images folder. So I'll just do images, then forward slash, maybe I want to add first apple, so I'll just do apple. And okay, so you can see apple is showing here now. Okay, here should be image 0. Now I have opened my image, so I need to, let's say, let Tkinter recognize it all by creating it. So I'll just do img 0 being equal to, then I'll say pil dot, we have already treated this, so no need to go over, dot, then we say photo image. Then I'll bring my image I opened. So the image I opened was image 0. So image 0. Now I would like to resize it, so I'll just do dot resize. Then I'll pass 90 by 90 dimension. Then I would like to filter it. So filter. Then okay, sorry. So I would like to filter it, so I need to use the PIL image anti-aliaser. Okay, so let me clear this. And okay, so 90. You have this. Then I'll say PIL dot image. Okay, it should be image dot anti-alias. Okay, so I have this. Now just so since I've created this, I'll just create it on the school text widget. So I'll just do image. Oh, sorry. How did we name the school text? So we go back. Okay, so the school text is items code test. Now we need to create an empty list. So as we have here, items code test dot images being equal to. So this is an option or an attribute for the scroll test. So like this, like looking at this, the weight is an attribute or an option. So the images is also an option of the scroll test. Then I'll set it to an empty list. So this is what will be holding all my images of the scroll test. Okay, so I'll just go back. So here is item scroll test. Then I'll say dot create. So image underscore create. Okay, so I'm creating the image. Now I'll just pass some patterns. So I'll say pad x. So like the patterns in the x axis should be, let's say, 5. Then the patterns in the y axis should be, let's say, 5. Then the image is my image I created, so img 0. Then I'll pass the insert here. Okay, so we are good to go. Then I'll just end it. Okay, then I'll add it to my list, so the open list I created, so that it will be showing the images, or it will be collecting all the images I have. So I'll just do item underscore scroll text. Okay, then I'll say dot images. Okay, here should be I. Okay, so dot images. Then I'll say dot append. Okay, so I should append what? I should append the image. So img 0. Okay, so item scroll. Okay, I should scroll text. Okay, so we are good to go. Now I'd like to see what I'm having here. Okay, so I think. Okay, so let's see what I'm having there. So I'll just go to run and run this. Okay, so I think my PyCharm is a bit slow today. So let me check it out again. Okay, so it's working now. Now I'll go to staff. Okay, then I'll enter my credentials, go to login. Okay, so we are not seeing anything yet. Why aren't we seeing anything? So we added the image though, but we aren't seeing anything. So let's go back. Okay, so I have this insert patterns. So let me go here. Is there errors? Yeah, there's an error here. So use image nearest image. Okay, so I think the error is from, let me see, is from here. Okay, so let me see if there were error. Okay, so I think the error is from there, since we were filtering. So we needed to put it in a bracket. So let me see. Okay, yeah, it should be in the resize. Okay, so let's try again and see. I'll go to run and see. Okay, so I think it's looking good, no errors yet. So I'll go to staff credentials. Okay, then I'll say login. Okay, it's coming now. Okay, so I think the error was in the putting it in the resize. So the filter should be in the resize parenthesis. Okay, so we have added our first image. Okay, so we need to add some, let's say, labels and some entry to accept the quantity. Okay, so how will we do it? We just create them. So first we need to go down here. Now I'll just add an entry first. So no, let me add a label first. So here should be item label. So label 0 being equal to, then I'll say label. So how we create our labels. Okay, so label. Okay, then I'll say let me see, I should pass them in the scroll text. So here should be item scroll text. Then I'll say the text is an apple. Sorry, it should be text being apple. Okay, okay, so I think that's that. Then I will say I will also create an entry. So entry 0 being equal to entry. Then I'll say item underscore scroll text. Okay, so I think that's that. But I'll pass a text variable here. So text variable being equal to, then I'll say it should be the first entry. So let me see. Here should be var entry 0 being equal to, then I'll say it should be a double var, since we want to deal with float. Okay, so here should be var entry 0. Okay, so we have, now we need to add it to the scroll text. So all we have to do is just do the item scroll text, then I'll say dot insert. Okay, dot insert. Okay, now I'll just insert them. So I'll just do end. So that will be my position I want to pass. So when I put it at the end position, it means it follows the apple immediately. So then I'll say comma, then I'll say window being equal to. So that's how we can add some widget to our scroll text. So window being equal to, then I'll say entry 0. Okay, so yeah, good to, let me see, unexpected argument. Okay, so let me see, let me try again. Okay, so insert. Okay. So since we are using a window here, I think here should be window create. Yeah, I think that. So maybe let me see. Okay, the error has gone. Okay, so when you want to add some widget to your scroll text, you need to use the window create to create the window. So where you want to position it is the first parameter, which is the index. Now I have the index being the end, so just after the image. Then I'll say window being equal to entry. So I'll do the same for the label also. So I'll just copy this here. So I want the label to come before the entry, so I'll just do here window, then I'll say label 0. Okay, so I'm having my label 0 being added, then I am having the entry 0 also being added. Okay, now what we will do next is just run the code and see what we are getting there. So let me go stuff. Okay, login. Okay, I'm not seeing it here, so let me see if there are errors. Okay, there is an error. Unknown option text. Okay, I didn't spell it right. So text variable. Okay, so let's go again. Okay, then another one. Okay, login. Okay, it's showing here. So I have the apple, then I have the entry. So this is actually a way to add your items inside your scroll text. So simple. So first I added the image, then I came to add the entry and the label. So as simple as that. So I would like to add more of these items. So quickly I'll just go here, then copy and paste. So I'll just copy this whole section. Okay, I'll leave some space here, another one, another one, and another one. Okay, so let's say I have 4 items. Okay, so I have my apple. Okay, so second one I'll try to use milk. So milk, okay, milk GPG. So here should go. Then the name should change to one and milk also. So I'll go back. So here should be one. Then here should be one also. Then another one here. Another one there. Another one here. Okay. Now I'll add another one. Another one. Okay. So you are good to go. Now let me run this code. Okay. Let me add some more images. Okay. Yo, sorry. Okay guys, so we have added like 5 more images or like labels to the previous one. So let's check it out. So let me go here. Okay, so I'll go to staff, my credentials, and yeah. Okay, so this is how it's looking like for now. So we need to make some a bit of editing here. So you have to increase the length of the entry so that like this it will push this one down a bit. So let's do that. So I'll go back. So I'll specify a width here, giving it let's say 25. So let's say a width of 25. Okay, so we are actually doing this exercise for all of them. Yeah, so let me copy this and go to the next label. Okay, so this is the first one. Second one. Then I'll go to the third one. Okay, then the next. Okay, okay, so you have added the width to. Okay, let me see. I think that's all. So let's run this code again and see. So I'll go and okay, so I'll go again. Okay, okay, so you can see it's looking good now. So we have okay. I think we didn't add one here. So I'll quickly go to the records, but I won't be back here again because you know what's happening there. So let me see where we are. Okay, I think it's this entry. Okay, so I think we have actually edited the image section very nicely because you can actually add more, but I choose to leave it like that. So I will leave the whole work for you to do. So adding more images to fill up the space here. Okay, so I've actually added like 5 here, so you can add more to exhaust this space. Okay, so what we will do next is bring some headings here. So add some headings here and there. So let's say items, quantity and prices, or total price, yeah, or cost. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. So let me go back.